Every morning is a race against the dogs, and today I lost the race. It doesn't matter how early I get out here. If I am not out at the crack of dawn, they're barking. I'll be back. Hey, it's Amanda, and the dogs are done barking, and I managed to get some laundry done. And I put on my manly flannel shirt today. This is my manly one. Like, I have girly ones that have cute little like buttons on the pockets and things like that. And people going in and out of my house. Anyway, I have cute little buttons on the pockets and girly ones, but this is like my rugged manly one with like the navy blue, right? Because I'm feeling manly. And look at this. I got a manly mug this morning with the ducks on it. Doesn't that look so like something a guy would have? And then my coffee, because I'm about out of creamer. So there's really not much creamer in it. I feel like this is a manly cup of coffee too. My husband drinks his coffee black. So when I think of a manly cup of coffee, I think of one without cream and sugar. Just like a big black cup of coffee and just sucking it down. That's what they do. My husband anyway. Me, cream and sugar. But this one, not so much. Everyone's going in and out of my house because my mom doesn't drink the kind of coffee we have. She actually drinks decaf, and we don't do decaf. So she is running out to get herself some decaf. And she noticed that I was out of creamer, and she's been dying to buy me something since she came here. So I consented to let her get me a $1 thing of creamer. And you know what happened? The dogs are going off over there now. This morning it was the dogs over there. Now it's the dogs way through the woods over there. It's always something, but we're gonna go with it. So it's Friday, and it's Fundamentally Frugal Friday, and that means we are talking about a fundamentally frugal tip. So my tip for this week to help you save money and be frugal is it's almost like a joke now. Let me get some more coffee. That's just mom heading out. You know what else, just on a random note? While I was in the house, or when I had the little gap time, I fed the cats. And I fed them, and it was just Tatey sitting up here on the porch waiting, and I thought, oh, that's strange. Normally Nugget's like right at the door waiting to be fed. I went and made the coffee and came back out. Nugget bought us a gift this morning, a little mole. Wasn't that sweet? But of course, before we got a chance to enjoy our gift, Tatey comes over and snatches it, puts it in his food bowl, and he's sitting here crunching on it. So if you hear those noises, you're welcome. So, okay, mom is down the road now, so we can talk. Now for my tip, ask your spouse before you make a purchase. Now, a lot of times people do that with major purchases, like if you're gonna buy a car, you're probably gonna ask your spouse. Not everyone does though, not everyone does, believe it or not. But this actually goes to more regular purchases, because I think a lot of times spouses don't work together when they're making decisions because they think this is no big deal, but to the other spouse it might be a big deal. So Rick and I, years ago, when the kids were little, because when they were little was when I was more tempted to buy things, I guess. I just wanted to buy them everything when they were little. He set a number, and I'm going to tell you what the number was, and we still stick to it, but it might shock you as a ridiculously low number. We agreed that anything over $2, I would talk to him first. That's $2 per item, which I know sounds crazy, but you have to remember that I can find lots of great bargains. So I can find probably $100 worth of things under $2. So anything over under $2, I was perfectly able to purchase. Now this was of course when we were in Maryland and things were a little bit more expensive. So $2, yes, I could definitely do it here. But in Maryland it was a little more challenging, and so I was kind of limited in how much I could spend without asking him. Anything more than $2, I had to talk to him first. Now, does that mean I missed out on a few deals? Yes. But here's what happens. I think a lot of times people find what they think is a great deal, and they buy them, and then they keep buying the next great deal and keep buying the next great deal, and it all adds up. You know, even those $2 deals can add up and knock out your budget. So the number has not changed. The number has not changed. It's still under $2. And I have missed some things. I've missed some bargains. But you know what? A lot of times I missed something, and then I came because I asked Rick, and he either said, no, I really don't think that's a good idea right now, or even he said, yeah, that sounds good, but I went back and it was gone. Almost always, I found something better just by waiting. So don't feel discouraged, like, oh, I'm gonna miss this and this isn't gonna be good, you know, it's horrible, I've got to get it right now. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself, because a lot of those purchases like that we really don't need. And if you have 24 hours to think about it, you might not even want it. Just saying that you're gonna ask your spouse kind of gives you an excuse to not have to jump on it, you know what I mean? But then having that spouse there for the balance, to help you make sure that you are making a good decision. And it works both ways. But I'm the one that was more likely, because I had the kids and everything, to actually go and spend it, even though you think I'm the cheap one. All of this talk about men and women and manliness, I'm just gonna share with you why that is, because this is the beginning of our Manly Meals Month for Frugal Family Food. I am super excited. We found the manliest of YouTube men, the absolute manliest of YouTube men, to come and make meals for us for this October Manly Meals Month. This week, it is Daniel Arms at Arms Family Homestead. Now, I shared a little clip yesterday. If you want to check out this video that I did yesterday, I actually went over my grocery budget and I tell you why. But at the end of it, there's a clip of Daniel. If you want to check that out first, like a little teaser. Anyway, Daniel is the manliest of men. I'm gonna give him credit for that. Daniel is a police officer. Gotta respect him for that. That's a hard job, manly job. Sorry, I know there are tough ladies out there that are also police officers. No disrespect for you. I'm just saying the men who do it are the manliest of men. He is also a hunter. He provides for his family with his own bare hands in the wilderness. And of course, he also grows his own food on his property. A farmer, digging deep in the dirt, being one with nature. He's got every manly attribute, Daniel does. But he also cooks. And what would a man make? If you were just imagining, what would a man make for a manly meal? He would probably want a big hunk of meat, right? He would probably slather it with a bunch of sugary sauces. He would probably put some bacon and cheese on it. Daniel does all that. He is actually making a bacon-covered, cheese-stuffed meatloaf. And it actually looks really good. I just think it's so funny because he is like the man's man. He's starting the month off right. So you want to check out, trust me, you need to check out his meal because he talks a lot about the differences between the ladies and the men. And he's right about some of it. Some of it I don't know about, Daniel. I don't know, but he's right about some of it. Anyway, you can head over and check it out. I'm gonna link right here to his video, and you can share your opinion in his comments. And while you're at it, subscribe. I genuinely subscribe to his channel. I genuinely watch his channel. Daniel actually has at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. Check his channel to know for sure, because he's a different time zone than me, so I always mix it up. But he has a live event today that I am going to be a part of. So I'm looking forward to, well, I'm not gonna like be on it or anything, but I'm just saying I'll be watching and I'll be in the comments. So if you wanna watch and talk to me in the comments, I'll be there. So anyway, subscribe to his channel, hang out with us, and I'm excited about Manly Meals. Definitely, it's gonna be fun. Next week, Mike Pratt from Pratt Family Homestead. Manliness in a beard. So anyway, looking forward to that too. I have no idea what he's making. He's threatened a few things, but I don't know what he's doing yet. So anyway, it's Friday. I'm gonna hang out with my mom. The rain is just now. I can just feel some sprinkles. We're supposed to actually get the rain from the hurricane today, but you don't have to worry about us. We're up near the mountains. We're not at any danger as far as I know. We're good over here. So we're just relaxing, enjoying our manly cup of coffee with very little cream and sugar, sitting in my manly flannel and just relaxing today. So anyway, you guys have a great Friday, and I will see you tomorrow.